Hello and welcome to the TMC Newsroom. We are at Interop 2010 in Las Vegas, and on our program today is Alain Cohen, who's the president of OPNET. Alain, how are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Can you tell us a little bit about your company, please?
Sure. OPNET is a vendor in the IT space. We have two major suites of products. One is an application performance management suite. One is a network performance management suite. With both of those suites of products, the main idea is to reduce problems in the operational environment. So that means two things. That means preventing problems from happening in the first place. Of course, that's what everybody wants to do. And then, of course, problems will still sometimes happen. And when they do happen, mean time to repair. That's the issue. How fast can you troubleshoot, analyze, and fix the problems? That's what we do.
And how long has your company been in business?
We've been in business approximately 23 years.
Wow. That's a good amount of time.
Yeah, founded in 1986, actually.
And has it been doing similar things the whole time?
Well, of course, there's been an evolution of the products. In the beginning, OPNET really focused more on the technology of networking itself, how to build the technology, how to build the protocols that resulted in what the internet is today. Protocols like TCP, IP, routing protocols.
Sure, those token ring back then when you launched. That was really big.
That was still a contender back then, yeah. Exactly. And those products eventually led us into analyzing networks, not just helping to build them, but to analyze the operational networks, find the problems, troubleshoot issues, and from there we moved into actually analyzing the applications that are running on top of the network, extending all the way until the server back end, so we can troubleshoot from many perspectives and find the problems wherever they might be.
So define troubleshoot. What are some real-world examples of things that you've solved?
Well, every day our customers are solving problems with mission-critical apps. So you have your users call in typically to a help desk and say, we have problems with the performance of an app. It's slow or it's unavailable. What's going on? Transactions are taking minutes when they used to take seconds, or they're taking 20 seconds when they used to take 1 second. Or customers can't access a website. All of those kinds of problems are application performance or availability problems. Those are the things that we get to the bottom of faster than other types of solutions, because we're analyzing throughout the environment many different touch points, bringing many different types of information together to reduce the finger pointing that normally occurs when people analyze these kinds of problems in a siloed approach.
So basically you're able to isolate the maybe some sort of communications between two nodes as being a challenge for some reason. If,
for example, that were the source of the problem, sometimes the problem is in the network, sometimes the problem is not in the network, it's more in the server. If it's in the server, which server? If it's in the server also, once you figure out which server and you isolate that, which layer of software, which part of the software application is causing problems, we can penetrate down into the level of Java code or .NET code and look for where the real core of the problem is.
Now, during the financial downturn and now the rebound that we're having, at least in technology and some of the other sectors, what's been the viewpoint of your customers? Have you noticed any shifts in their feelings and perception on buying?
Well, without a doubt, everybody's trying to do more with less, right? And even though there's been a rebound in the economy, we've seen IT spending come back to some extent. It hasn't come back to where it was before the downturn. And people are certainly very conscious of the fact that they're not just going to start growing their budgets in an unlimited way in terms of personnel. So automation and productivity is the key. And that's where smart, intelligent solutions, tools that help you solve problems in a more automated way really make a difference.
And going forward, what are some of the things we can expect?
Well, I mean, I think, of course, it's a challenge that everybody faces in our space. That there's always new technologies being incorporated into our IT operational environment. So there's virtualization, there's WAN optimization, there's all kinds of things that are coming into the picture that solutions such as ours that analyze the environment have to keep track of. You have to be able to handle higher and higher throughput rates. Scalability is a big concern for everybody. So we're always pushing the envelope, if you will. But that core concept of automating and having breadth and depth, analyzing across the environment, but doing it in a very detailed manner in each area, at each touch point, that's the power of the solution combined with analytics. And that platform, I think, is the platform going forward for us and probably for our space too, to continue to push that as I said, as the state of the art continues to expand, we have to expand with it.
Well, it's very exciting. Thanks for being on the program today, Alain.
Well, thank you very much.
This was a pleasure.
Thanks.